welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a living in Norway pros and cons video. I'm going to be taking you through all the positive aspects about living in Norway and all the negative aspects about living in Norway. I'm going to present 10 of each to you, and we're going to start with the pros and then work our way slowly to the cons. We always have to start with the positive side. So number one, I'm going to say the fact that the Norwegians are perfectly bilingual. I was very surprised by that. Practically everybody here speaks English extremely well, and that is good if you've just arrived in the country. If you're a tourist or planning on moving here and you don't speak Norwegian, don't worry, they got you. Number two is the good healthcare system. I was very agreeably surprised. Anyway, what am I expecting? This is one of the richest countries in the world. Number two has to be the beautiful scenery. Norway is such a stunning country. There is so much to see. It's very beautiful. You know, you have the fjords, which are just magnificent. Number four would have to be the fact that there is practically no pollution. The air is so fresh, guys. I think I've been missing out on this all my life. The air is unbelievably fresh. And the other pro is that there's practically no crime here. I tell you guys, this is the safest country ever. When we go to sleep, there's some times where we do forget to close all the doors. It's very rare, but it happens sometimes. And there's absolutely no trouble. I think the scariest thing I've seen here was like a deer. I woke up at 3 in the morning and I went to get a glass of water. I looked out of the kitchen window and what do I see? I see this huge deer. Scared the jeepers out of me. There's very little inequality here. There's practically no poverty from what I've been able to see. I don't know, I've never seen like beggars on the street. I've never really met somebody who is struggling or who is poor. So, and it seems to be a bit of a socialist country. So they try to make everybody pretty much on the same level, and everybody has a pretty much comfortable living here. There are very low unemployment rates, and I heard it's on the rise, but it's nothing dramatic. It has nothing to do with the unemployment rates in all the other countries, including France. The other thing that I have to, the other pro is the salaries. The salaries are extremely high, which is good because you need those salaries here in Norway when you see how expensive things are. And one thing I was very surprised by is the fact that they encourage breastfeeding. They just encourage mothers to be comfortable with their children. Another one is that they encourage children to be very curious. They encourage children to be independent and to have a mind of their own. I was very surprised here when I saw how kids ask why not, you know, because I come from a culture where you don't ask why not, or else you're getting your ass beat. And I see these children just asking why not, but why this, why that, and at first I thought it was a bit disrespectful, but after I came to see how it could be beneficial for some kids and how it actually aids in the development, and the kids are pretty much independent. Their genders are quite equal. So, for example, in a domestic situation, a man actually feels the need to help out in the house and to do just as much as a woman does. And also obviously in the work environment there's a lot more equality. It's good, you know, it goes both ways, and that's what I like. Now we're gonna talk about the cons, and you know there are quite a few cons here, but yeah, it's compensated by the pros. One of the cons that I absolutely was shocked about was the high taxes. Oh my goodness, the taxes here are something else. I won't talk too much about those. I'll let you go research, go on Google and get a shock on your own, you know. And the other one is that Norway is super expensive. It's a very expensive country. I can understand that the salaries are high, but it's crazy. It's very crazy. And the other thing that I have to say is that I find that in smaller cities, I don't know about Oslo because I don't live in Oslo. I live in a smaller city not too far from Oslo. I find that in smaller cities there's not much to do. You quickly get around the town and you quickly see what there is to be seen, and during winter it's completely dead. In summer, obviously there are festivals, or a few festivals, there's more stuff to do, yeah, but we're lacking in variety here. We need more stuff to do. We need it kind of gets to be a bit boring at times. The other one that I absolutely hate about Norway is the crazy weather. When it's sunny and really warm and just looking and just good, you know, in general, Norway is gorgeous. It's the best place to be actually when it's warm and really good. It's great. But sometimes, like today, we've had 4 different weathers in one. There's not enough variety in the shops and in the grocery stores. I think I mentioned it in my other video that I did about Norway. I will put the link to that video in the description box below, and at the end of this video there'll be a card linking to that video. But anyway, I say that there's not enough variety in the stores. I find that the brands are very limited, and I tried to import some stuff. So let me talk to you about the crazy importation taxes, which is another con. I tried to import some makeup, I tried to import some clothes, and I had to pay, and I'm not kidding you, the taxes were practically as much as what I bought. I was gobsmacked. I ordered some clothes, and the clothes were about 60 euros plus shipping, and I paid about 40 euros in taxes. Yeah. Sit on that. If you want to avoid the taxes, you should buy for not more than 350 kroner, including shipping, which is, I think 350 kroner could be like 375 euros, including shipping. So you're very limited on some stuff. And the other con that I found was that Norwegians are not very social people. They're a bit, at first, they're not very social people. They're a bit shy and a bit standoffish, so it could be a bit hard to connect with them. But once you connect with them, they can be some really great friends. They can be like your most loyal friend. In France, we have 3 echographies that are free, and I had a bit of a high-risk pregnancy, so I had to have many echographies that we paid out of pocket, incredible amounts. Like I don't even want to tell you guys. It was like almost 1,000 euros for all, like the total. And I feel like in France, a lot of those things are free, or it's not as expensive as here. So I feel like when it comes to pregnancy, echographies, and all that, there should be a bit more of a follow-up. I feel like the school system here in Norway is not as serious and as stern as I like my school systems, as I experienced more like. I feel like here it only gets really strict and only gets really educational starting from high school, and that's great and all. But I've noticed a few, how can I say, some lack of knowledge from the primary years. You know, like if you compare to what the rest of the countries are doing, and you ask a few questions like IQ questions that they should know, they're lacking on that side, and I feel like they should be a teeny bit more serious in regards to that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and just don't forget to give me your overall opinion. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.